Hello, dreamers. You are seeing everyone in the wrong thoughts right now, and that's okay. I am just grabbing us all up and putting us onto the next map. But welcome to High Road. You're about to get quite the last time on section. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Come, sit and wait a while. So, Let me just activate this, move my cameras, and give you the lowdown. That's where Casey goes. That's where Darren goes. That's where Shin goes. That's where Kai goes. Alright. So. Welcome to High Road. The party has traveled across the lands and through desert sands to reach a far shore of sand. You have been conducted into the hall of Lord Jarko. And met with him and some of his companions. He has a small, recently patched up castle that you have been invited into, and you have spoken with him candidly about the issues he is presently facing. Huh. Yeah, that's crazy. I see it as 5 on Slobs. Slobs is always slow. I think they also said like clicking around on the screen or something can activate it. I'm not sure. But you spoke last time with Lord Jarko, who looks a little meany because I'm bad at drawing. And essentially, he shared with you the fact that there have been some problems. And the briefest summary on these problems would be the fact that the mine that you want to be producing, you want to help him get back working, has some issues. And you're going to probably need to go out there and sort them yourself. Something has fouled the supply, and there were payroll issues that generated problems with the villagers in the south, because the mine warden had to choose between paying his people and buying their supplies, or paying for their supplies. So that's the current scenario is Lord Jarko here on his throne in his little castle, as I just told you. So, I'm afraid I can't really spare any of my own soldiers. We need to defend the villages from bandits and tie them down. And I can't spare too many of my men to help deal with bandits when we have that monk on the loose who thinks he knows better.
What now? Did I miss that part?
A monk on the loose?
Yeah, so to rewind slightly, or we'll have this conversation. We'll have this conversation right now, okay? We'll have this conversation right now. Nothing has ever been said about it. We're zooming back, and Lord Jarko says, "You may have noticed entering in that there's a cliffside monastery near a village to the east at the Lonely Bluffs." And I make a paper scrabbling sound as I pull up and pop out this map. You see the little masons or mountains, or the little mesas by that village out to the east. You see it? He tells you that there are an order of monks there. They are devoted to a certain martial practice, the way of the needle. One of their monks went rogue after they went to defend the village. They've taken several bandits, or formed, he kind of makes an eyebrow wiggle, under his belt, and he believes that he is the one who should bring order to the North Calai, in a way which would be quite mutually exclusive with my own authority. So unfortunately, I'm looking forward to a monk coming to knock on my door and try to take my job by force any day now. He also has a considerable contingent behind him, meaning I can't just waltz out there or leave only a skeleton crew or send away most of my men. We still have our forces patrolling the main road and keeping the villages safe, but as you experienced on the way in, that's not perfect.
Do you have anything that would indicate to people that we are working under your orders and that we have permission and authority to an extent?
He says, I could give you a sashimono with my house mon, but bear in mind that you'll find that there are those who, well, might have a mixed reaction to that, but I will grant you a symbol of my authority, yes.
I mean, if it causes problems, those are most likely problems for you as well, and we'll deal with it in kind.
And that's the way of thinking of it, yes. Well then.
But at the very least, I'm not looking forward to convincing your allies and your people that you're hired and not just random bandits.
Certainly. I will have you issued a seal and a sashimono. They will know that you are acting in my service, and we will spread the word. You are quite distinctive, after all, he says with a nod to the group.
Yeah, it comes in handy, and sometimes it's a problem.
Fair enough.
It's always a problem. What do you mean sometimes?
We've been recognized as good people before. Not all of us are wanted like that.
I honestly think Zaya might be the only person here that's not wanted by someone or some group of Well, no.
I mean, we kind of took care of the people that wanted me that way.
Yeah,
But anyways, that is a discussion over drinks, and that is not the time for now. I know you cannot spare people, but is there any supplies that we could use to help get us there and back?
He kind of looks past you and says, well, you have a wagon and animals to draw it. You're going to have a hard time in the mountains, but frankly, we're a little strapped as is.
I see. Well, hopefully with our help, we can change that in the future.
Well, if the ore begins to arrive again, we're going to have a good chance of taking care of that. But between the payroll shipment getting robbed and people pressing in on all sides, frankly, any resources I have that I don't need to defend myself are out in the field right now. If you can take care of some of these problems, though, I might be able to spare some people.
I don't know if that should be alright. At least not with the current circumstance.
He nods.
Okay. And out of character, I can't remember. Did we negotiate pay, or was there anything in that?
This guy's
that
paying
was
you.
discussed?
You've been hired by someone else to do this.
Okay.
You're not trying to get a job from this guy. You came to this guy because you thought he could help you do your job, and he's basically saying, yeah, I could send him in with you if I didn't have all of these problems.
Okay.
So, you know, if something were to happen about the rogue monk and his band, you know, he would be able to send some guys to deal with something. He also says that I haven't been able to pin down the bandits on the Western Pass. If I knew where they were going to be, I would be able to send my Western patrol there. Although I would rather they have some backup. He kind of looks at you meaningfully. So, you know, if you find anything, don't hesitate to tell us.
Do you know any information of anyone that's leading said group? Either the bandits and or this monk? Any description of...
He shakes his head and he says they're just sort
those
of...
people?
It says they seem to be just regular desert bandits, although the way they're behaving is odd. I
we
assume they're
saw
just
that,
here to rob the caravans, but I don't have good information.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. They're like desert bandits. I had like a wizard that could scry. Starting to come back to me.
The wizard got like divined information by someone else, or at least it seemed like from someone else.
Yeah. Starting to remember all this slowly but surely. I'm like, yes. I feel like I was missing a part of this, but I'm understanding now.
And do you could you give us any kind of description of the monk?
Oh, yes, we can... And he points to someone who like draws you a very nice picture. But essentially, he's still dressing like a monk of the Way of the Needle. He's got some pretty distinct religious dress.
But not distinct from other Way of the Needle monks, I'm assuming?
Not terribly distinct, no, but the Way of the Needle monks overwhelmingly do not choose to leave their monastery.
Okay.
The recent exception was they went out to beat the shit out of a bunch of bandits that were attacking the village that's like 6 miles away from them. But that's it.
Okay.
Indeed. But he does have precise information on the whereabouts of the monastery, and he does have pretty precise information on the whereabouts of the mine, and he shares that with you. So when you get nearby in the overworld map, that'll happen. Additionally, how am I going to do this? Because the way the map travel reveal is kind of,
So, like,
kind of
add
annoying.
a character. This man is
Basically,
more or less
he tells you
asking
about
us-
the fact that there are 4 villages in the region, including the one that you're right next to right now. So he's told you about the significant locations on the map, and I will give you a reminder of his quote-unquote directions when you are near them or trying to get there.
Okay.
Yes, Darren?
Let's say, so like, just to add a character recap, this man is basically asking us to go over and get his stuff back and maybe deal with the monks. Or is it just deal with the monks?
I mean, you came to him.
Yeah.
What he would like to have happen is if the mine were to reopen, and the problems with the village in the southwest between them and the mine were to be resolved, and you know the ore starts flowing again, he's going to be more free. And if the monk and his group are dealt with, then he's going to be more free.
Gotcha.
And he needs at least one of those things dealt with before he commits forces to go deal with the Western Pass problem, because he knows there's bandits in the Western Pass, but he can't send anyone there just yet.
So, the Western Path had those bandits. So the bandits and the monks are two different
separate.
groups.
Yes, correct.
2 separate groups.
There are the bandits
Okay,
who are raiding the
I just
Western
wanna make sure.
Pass,
Yeah.
and there is a monk who is leading a group of basically people he beat up and like made join him, like he's an anime character.
That sounds familiar, doesn't
Who's
it?
out there? Yeah, right. Who's out there, and who he knows is intending to challenge his authority shortly. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah. All right. So, you guys have arrived. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like as the sun is setting. So the question now is: do you want to see if you can stay at this guy's castle overnight? Do you want to walk down to the village? Do you want to camp in the desert?
I mean, I think it'd be best if we camp here for the night.
Yeah.
At the very least,
Yeah.
it's one less night that we need to be worried about. Some prying eyes.
Is sorry if this was already stated, but is the threat to his authority imminent? Like, are we worried?
Yeah, he doesn't know where the monk is or when he's gonna kick in the door. That's why they have to stay, because they literally don't know when it's gonna happen.
Okay, so yep, also probably good to stay tonight then, in case something does. Like, there's a lot of other guards, but also, in case.
Yeah, well, he offers you the north wing of the castle, first floor, to bed down in. And
Okay, but is there an outdoor garden area?
is there a what?
Is there an outdoor garden area?
There's the dirt patch right here, but not really. No.
You're on a
Close
relatively
enough.
poor lord's place in a desert.
Look, close enough, and after months on sea, Lonnie will take it.
All right. I mean, yeah,
I
you
think-
can chill by like the campfire out in like the courtyard.
Lonnie will just look homeless outside. It's okay.
Yeah.
Zion goes with Lonnie.
So, the guards
He
patrol
just
the
outside
compound.
the room.
They allow you to bring in
I don't wanna sleep next to you.
your carts and companions. So, Kyrak and Tegala join you,
I forgot they were with us.
and yeah, day turns to night.
Or night turns into darker night.
Oh yeah, there might be a light level transition or two.
I guess like one thing I was kind of wondering about, like, do we think that they're gonna be the type to go like sneak around the night? Like, do you think it'd be worth, I guess, like looking around the village at night to see if there's like nefarious going on, or just
Who are you asking?
we'll figure it out eventually.
Do you-
I guess I would ask the whole group. If not, if I only had to ask one, it'd probably be Tento, because he seems to be.
Oh, I mean, you can ask the whole.
about this.
I didn't know if you wanted to ask like an NPC. Yeah.
Nah.
Huh? What do you want? What?
Do we think it's worth, like, don't people who do this usually do stuff at night? Do we think we should go look around at night?
Well, I mean, that depends what kind of like monks are they? Are they like tier monks or like not as violent?
I mean, either way, if he's looking, if they're looking to hey,
I'm not gonna lie to you,
but
Lonnie. He sounds like a big like meathead, so he probably wouldn't try to like sneak attack, especially if he wants to assert his like authority over him. He'd probably do it in like broad daylight, so
Are you
everyone
guys
can
just
see.
talking through the window?
Yeah, sure. That's pretty funny. I'm just like right here, just talking. Everyone else inside the room's like, "What's going
Like,
on?"
oh, we're not
here?"
gonna get attacked tonight. He's a big idiot.
I also like to imagine they're like lying down, getting ready.
Yeah,
for bed,
I'm just,
and
like,
they're
talking over the
before
window.
bed thoughts. It's like, wait, actually, should we like be doing this? And they're just like lying down and just talking.
Can you guys
to
even
each
see
I
each
like-
other through the window?
No, but I can hear
Not
Lonnie.
from lying down. We're just like the
Just
time where
yelling.
you're just like talking to like a friend who's like like also like getting ready for bed, and you're like not
Yeah.
making eye contact with them or anything. You're just like so
Talking. Yeah. But
Probably,
yeah,
like, jumping way too much on the other person. That kind of vibe. Except we're just like, so should we actually be like patrolling right now?
no, again, he sounds like doesn't sound like he'll do some night attack or something like that. It'll be fine. I go to
Lonnie
sleep.
shrugs, but has no better,
Yeah.
no counter to this logic. Like, makes sense to me. Tento's the expert about what gets done at night. I guess under the cover of night and not. Lonnie doesn't fucking know about this.
Yes, the extra things I get. It's such a weird state. All the things. Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. See, he'll be fine. And then Tento just falls asleep.
You just didn't want to do anything. You just wanted to go to bed.
I guess that is also a reason Tento would just shut this idea down. Yeah, fam, I want to sleep.
I've been walking all day.
In the desert, you know, I
Yeah,
hate sand.
yes,
It gets
Lonnie's-
everywhere.
Set up her bed over there so she can talk to Tento through the window.
The other door.
For a second, I thought the cart was a stable, and I was like, "Why the fuck is the machine of no name in the stable?"
Where else would it sleep?
Oh, what
It
spell
doesn't.
am I concentrating on? Oh, I am no longer doing Blade Barrier. How not?
So, anything go bump in the night?
So,
You guys gonna like dump
nothing
your whole life
particularly goes
story in the
bump
night?
You would note that the circus does seem to do some like rehearsals in the town, but
Do we hear them from here? Didn't we move away from that circus, or is there like is it like
the
a
circus
common
came
thing
to this town.
Yeah, well, I thought the castle, the Lord's places.
Yeah,
away from town.
you are a ways away, so it's not necessarily like super loud, but that's all that happens if anybody really goes looking.
Okay.
What I mean to impress upon you. Yeah. So you have a lovely night, and the morning comes so very, very soon. We transition to daylight.
Lonnie's just getting a sugar high.
How many cotton cans you guys have?
I always like to think like one day when we're fighting, she's just gonna like get a sugar crash in the middle of a fight, just down and out. It's like, maybe we probably shouldn't have let her eat like those 3 cotton candies before
You
fighting.
think?
this.
Look, I don't know what your image of druids are, but I just can't imagine them having been introduced to the idea of cotton candy before.
That's true.
This shit is a brand new world to her, okay?
A brand new world. So, the party awakens and, pushing off the dust of the night, gets ready for the dust of the day. You are at Kari Castle, and the world is your sandy oyster.
That's gross.
You
Why would
have.
you want a sandy oyster?
Is this me, or is there no like
Oysters would usually
There's
have
no,
a little
like-
sand.
travel memory on this token? Is there? Hold on.
Yeah, there is.
It's not appearing.
There's
to me
the
for
discovered
reason.
fog of war.
I casually fix that.
We see nothing. Well, yeah.
I see the
you're
trail
kind of
of-
just going over
Yeah.
where we have already seen. I don't know why it's not showing it for you.
Probably just
But
because
that-
this character I just made, this like user I just made to view from the player perspective is new, so it probably doesn't
Okay.
have your fog of war clear yet. But
Okay.
yeah, so
yeah, everything north of us is completely hidden.
and you know that this is your hand-drawn map, and you have better instructions on where stuff really is from your buddy Lord Jarko. So broadly speaking, you would know that about 8 hexes following the road to the southwest, you're going to hit the pass, and then you just hug for another 3 to 4 hexes, the ridge south of that, and you will reach the mine. And it is wilderness travel time. That's right,
Aw.
right. It's wilderness travel time.
Also, for my fortifying wither bloom brew, I'm gonna choose fire resistance.
All right, you cook up your potion, and presumably the shamisen starts getting strummed, and we head out on the road, right?
Yeah, and do we have a journal of the map, or do we need to?
You mean the map that I've like popped out like 5 times, or like?
Oh, I didn't see it come out. Fun
You
map?
didn't see this
Oh,
come out?
now it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's in
that's
your
the map I was
Andes.
looking for.
All right.
And so we're at the keep right now, and we know that the mine is towards the Dragon's Claw, right? By the Sand Knuckle Pass.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. So right before you would enter Sand Knuckle Pass.
At that pinch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone want to take a detour for any particular reason?
I don't think do we have a reason for a detour?
Just asking to ask.
Fair enough.
Does it pull up wilderness travels?
What do I do for traveling again? I think the last time we traveled, I wasn't here. What did I roll for again? Perception? It's gonna be scouting stuff.
Yeah.
Depends on what you want.
You usually scout.
Yeah.
It's either scout or guide.
Letters, units, the rules. Wilderness travel, here we go.
Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to pop that out as well.
But
Is
I
there
remember
any
correctly-
particular reason we need stealth today? Or...
I mean, you're also gonna be taking a cart down the road, so like.
Yeah.
there's not a whole much we can do for stealth. But if I remember correctly, because we're on a road, we
You go
auto
to Swift
Swift.
by yeah, you're automatically going
so
to Swift.
I don't need to roll Pathfinder, right?
Correct.
What if you just like accidentally take us down the wrong way?
Okay, that's
Even
in
though there's
real life,
like
not in our fantasy. Okay,
In-
because that would happen in real life.
Yeah, Casey. Your performance roll has been fixed, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Although it might say Sham now because I might be lazy. So there's no reason for me to do March Setter then if we plan on staying on the path.
No, there is. March
No, we
Setter
still
lets you
get-
get a bonus move outside of the normal
Okay.
course of stuff.
Okay, where did Lonnie's character sheet go? I'm just mad you can't. At least like I can't change it on my end. What this is labeled as. Apparently, there's a way to change it, but
So you'll have
It
one
might
extra
be-
hex of movements today. All right. So I'm assuming you're going to keep moving along this road. Tell me if that stops, but for the moment,
I'm gonna head south for a hex and then start heading southwest around
Yep.
the bend. Just around the river bend.
1, 2, 3, 4. So the first quarter of the day you get here. The second, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the pass up ahead. And you have one extra hex of movement to use today, so we will probably use that at the end, but if someone wanted to get somewhere within one hex right now, then you could do that in theory. But you guys basically just travel along a dusty, sandy road. On your right side, tall cliffs, mountains, and mesas cresting and spinning in the sun. Down below to your left is a long drag through the sandy, sloamy sides of the cresting hill that rises up to where the road is. And you enter into the last portion of the day and get here. Do you want to begin going off-road here or right now?
Sorry, what is that again on the left?
This
icon?
is a ruined tower that guards the eastern end of the pass.
Yeah, and our goal is further southwest.
Yes,
Correct.
you have heard activity about the bandits in these towers.
Do we want to detour and say hi to the bandits that are most likely actively watching us right now?
Wasn't there a whole plot about we have something that they want, or like someone who's hired them wants, and that's why we got attacked and they couldn't find it immediately because the guy was shit at the role?
Yeah. They were looking for
The
our
dwarven pile that you
giant
brought
loot
with
of-
you that you want to deliver to the mine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think you think the bandits will probably still be there, right? So I'm sure we can get them on our way back. The things with the monk is we don't know when they're gonna bust down and try to raid this guy. So
I'm less
I think
concerned
we
about getting the bandits. I'm more concerned about them coming after us. Because, like, we did do a number on their forces, but it seemed like they were gathering reinforcements. I kind of forget.
What you saw was that he seemed to get some sort of magic communication to someone who's giving him orders, and it seems like he got told to go to the pass, to go to one of the towers in the pass, and to wait for reinforcements there. So
And we are in the pass.
You're
Or at
not
least
in
we're
the-
about to be in the pass right now.
yeah, I mean, the plan to get to the mine is to diverge south along these cliffs. There's a tower right here.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm more concerned about. Whether or not we're going to run into them or if they're like trying to find us again, because we do know that they have scrying capabilities.
well, I
true.
mean, if it makes you feel better, even if they like do come after us, at least we won't be fighting them in their tower.
But the question right now is, do you come within 3 miles, or do you stay 6 miles away and go off-road right now? Shin, you'll
I
have
mean,
to
in
make
terms
a
of
Pathfinder
direction-
roll the moment that happens, and it'll risks changing your speed.
I mean, we need to go southwest, so I would say we start off-roading now.
Yeah, I second that personally.
Yeah.
All right, so this like high desert, different like darker yellow, is considered wilds. The default pace is slow, moving normally is DC 13, swiftly is DC 16. So give me that drive and roll.
It's been a while since I've done this.
In a while.
Wagon license. Go.
Like
fuck it
the,
up.
oh
Don't
my
fuck it up.
gosh.
Oh my
Tabacho?
God.
Yeah.
Tabacho
Wait,
is just
fuck,
like
that
on the
also means
side.
we might die. We're getting,
So-
Wait,
guys, we're getting.
Why do not I have
oversnight.
proficiency on it?
That is
Ah,
questionable.
Guys.
I
No,
haven't
but
used this in a while. I
did-
didn't
you
check
used
that
to,
it was
you got
broken.
swift anyway, so you can
Yeah.
see like you almost can't see the tower. It's 6 miles away. It's past you can't really see the tower. It's 6 miles away. It's down in there. Maybe you see some suggestion of the stone, but you really don't think that anyone would necessarily be able to see you if they were up in the tower. Maybe if they have someone standing at the end of the pass, but you know. You guys do kick up some dirt and sand as you move through annoying tall ridges and dunes, and then up against the rock. You do see a lovely oasis down at the bottom. So you guys, I should probably put terrain walls because you didn't be able to see the other side of that.
Oops, sorry.
So, thanks to the wonderful Shamisen plane, however, you guys pull up all the way after a long, rickety ride. To the Plika Teichstein mine. You wind round and round to a little outcropping at the edge of the rock. Two men have come out and look at you in disbelief. One of them approaches and says, "Ho, I'm Foreman Ketelik. Who are you?"
Real quick,
Vision
is the
fucked? Why is my vision fucked?
Is everything's
This is dark in here.
Everything's
Is it dark?
we're in a
We
mine.
are in a cave at night.
You're not in
Well,
the cave
the-
yet, is the thing. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
now
there's
I
something really.
see.
Are you at 0 feet properly?
Maybe. I mean, I think he just changed me to 5.
Because yeah, something is fucked about your.
So something's wrong with my vision, guys. I think I drink too much salt water.
It's
in
because
the
you don't
desert.
have dark vision, buddy.
No, because I'm able to see Kambacho and like.
Yeah, he can't see any of the wagons or the NPCs.
Oh, what the
yeah.
hell? This new
Oh,
one can
now I
see
can't
even
see it.
less.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just shove him into the cart. That's why he can't see.
I told you not to drink that cactus juice. Like it wasn't safe.
What about now? Did I just fix it? No, I didn't.
No.
Why is everything else
Weird.
fine but you? I don't
But
get
guy, is the stone golem out? I just realized its token was still out.
it. Dramatic. No.
Oh, I can't actually see what what everyone else's view is like. I can only see Tento's.
I have no idea how to fix this, Darren. I'm so sorry. We'll figure it out going
I mean, it's
forward.
fine
But,
for now.
Is a torch gonna
Sorry.
fix it? Let me just see something real quick. What about this?
Yeah, because I think
What the fuck? Yeah, the
Ooh.
torch fixed it. It's something about the way I've done the sun.
yeah, because Lumi was having the same issues as Darren as Tento.
All right, so all technical difficulties aside, this man Foreman Ketelik comes up and says, "I'm Foreman Ketelik. Who are you? Do you guys have the Sashimono like nakedly displayed, or?"
I mean, I wouldn't say it's nakedly displayed, but Kabancho will say, "We are the shade of the mountain. We're here on just Lord Jarko's request, and we're here to resolve some of the mysteries."
Well, damn good of you to arrive. Good to hear my lord is throwing some money around for you fancy mercenaries as well. Although we could have used it more and earlier. We have our share of mess. Come inside to my haunted mine and I'll tell you all about it. Here, come, set your
Oh,
animals.
haunted.
This is my last working miner. I'm sure he can tend to them. And he nods very vigorously.
Wait, there's only 2 of you in here?
Yes, everybody else is gone. Yes, like I said, my haunted mine. Let me come tell you about my problem.
Seem very. He's just so
get the
eager to get.
He
He's
strikes
just so
up another
eager to get
torch.
these problem
Hey,
fixed.
who's
Oh,
grabbing
why
the
am I
torch?
click?
Grabbing the
I
torch.
am because I thought I was like
That's
my
his.
character.
Fuck you. No. he's
Oh my
not
god, the
sharing
torches
his
are moving by themselves. Is this for the haunting?
So, and
Can Lonnie send Lumi in with Tento and Kabancho? But Lonnie kind of feels bad for the guy. He's gonna help him with the Trigushi, but it's just gonna eavesdrop through Lumi.
all right, he's like, oh, thanks, and Kyrak.
Also, he's
goes
probably
inside.
has no
Tikala
idea
doesn't
how
really
to
feel
deal
like
with
being surrounded
animals.
by rock. She's more into water, so she's gonna stay outside as well. Kyrak comes inside because he loves a good haunting story. Where's Zion going? Thank you for the water, the Lee.
inside too.
That's a very thin section that looks like it could be knocked out, but isn't knocked out yet. So, Foreman Katelic invites you in. Sidles up to his little desk here and says, "Well, where to begin? We've been digging for Teichstein and we pulled up plenty of it, but things started to go wrong. I can't say when it began, but..." He kind of scratches his chin. "It was sometime after we had our disagreement with over the payroll. They wouldn't take my promises of more money later in the southern village, and things are still a little tense. I can't buy supplies from them anymore. Or not at a price I can afford anyway. So I've had to start sourcing my resources from the northern village, which gets it from further west. However, the pass now has a bandit problem, but even before then, something's wrong. Some of my people got sick after we got one of our shipments from the west, and the ore started to come out bad. Like the Teichstein already had some magic in it, and wasn't a good kind. There'd always been strange movements in the mine. I dismissed it as miners' tales, when there was no evidence of anything being amiss. But then it happened. Some horrible cluster of rock just emerged and gored some of the miners. We managed to fight it off and withdraw and call for the assistance of the Lord, but he shrugs. It won't show itself if there's anybody around who can really fight it. We were mining in groups and trying to do our best, but conditions just kept getting worse. It was questionable whether people could get paid. Food had gone bad. Our tools seemed to break too easily. And, well, he shrugs. Now most of them have gone off through the desert, past the oasis and to the Caravanserai. Presumably they're all there trying to get some other work now. We might still be able to hire them back if we can solve the problem fast enough. But me and my buddy there aren't going to solve it on our own. Oh, not to mention it's been hell getting anything to stand up here. I mean, he gesticulates to his wooden beams and says, "And that's all imported lumber or oasis lumber, not cheap. If only we had some sort of pile system that would allow us to more rigorously maintain the stability of our shafts."
Look at Zion.
I look at Zion.
I stare at them.
Is that
the
something
social
you would,
Zion?
any interesting or good ideas regarding that?
Casual aside, that's the thing you brought him.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're trying to cheat Zion's social
We're just
keys
thinking
here.
outside of the box now. If we don't
Uh-huh.
have to use a bunch of supplies, we just have this genius idea that fixes everything.
Yes.
No? Nothing?
I think
No? Okay. Oh, I thought you do the...
Well, we do come bearing gifts.
That's one way to put it.
But we have a shipment of dwarven Teichstein, I think.
What?
It's they're dwarvish piles. The dwarvish pile is made of Teichstahl, which is like steel.
Teichstahl.
Like the metal you make out of it, the ore.
And that should help keep everything stable.
He nods
But-
enthusiastically. He says, "Absolutely."
That only sounds like a small portion of your problem.
Yeah,
And
it sounds
he
like
says,
the goals
"Well,
and
yes,
the
I mean-
hauntings."
I have unreliable line of supply. I don't have miners, and there's something haunting the mine.
Have you encountered the local bandit problems more close to here?
Not directly,
Or-
but our supplies are starting to be cut off from the north.
And what about the the monks' monastery.
I haven't heard anything about the monastery or any monks. I think they mostly stay shut up in their little bluffs. Why?
It's something that Lord Jarkle mentioned and Jarkle mentioned and just wanted to
Well, I don't get out much. I
rule
would ask
out.
around at one of the local villages. If you go to the one to the south, though, don't mention me. We have a bad relationship. But hey, maybe if you could mend
duly
it.
noted.
He leaves the rest unsaid.
But yeah, I just wanted to cover the basis of what little we do know with what little you know. And hopefully we could find something. But
He
alas,
nods.
I think we just need to get into the mine and check it out ourselves.
Sure.
But I think I went through something. Oh, those are stairs. Gotcha.
Did they not drop you properly?
They
when you
did.
went
They
in?
did.
Okay.
But
yeah.
like when I tried to go back,
just don't
at
have a-
first. It did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just step away first
vision-
and then go back.
my vision's flickering of like a different elevation while you do that.
Yeah.
If you have just yourself selected, maybe it won't happen.
No, it still does, unfortunately.
Wait, really?
The light level of all tokens that I control affects each vision that I look at.
I think I can fix this. We're not gonna spend too much time on it, but if I set this, no, that would fuck up.
It's okay. It's not a huge issue right now.
I say troubleshoot it later
Yeah.
then.
Alright.
But
So yeah, he says you're free to explore the mines, and does anybody want to like look at the supplies they've received in case you've hitched up the cart and taken care of all that.
I want to take a look at the food that they said that was going bad.
When I
You guys
get
hear a
the
plinking from down this
chance-
hole as someone moves around below.
When I get the chance, I also want to ask the guy that's out here with me some questions.
Yeah. So give me an investigate for looking at this stuff, Cabancho, and Lonnie's just finished up with Tegala and this fella out here, whose name is John, and
Wick.
what do you want to ask John?
So why are you still here when everyone else has run off?
And he says, "Oh, I have terrible luck when it comes to getting jobs in caravansaries. Last time, everyone was saying these wonderful things. I thought, wow, what a great job. They said they had a gift for an old man. They were going to let him have it. I thought, how lovely. It's going to be like, we're going to do a little song and dance. I asked about the routine, and they said the usual. I went along with it thinking, oh, well, I'll be able to pick up the dance in motion. Actually, they were murdering him. It turns out they were bandits. I just keep having this problem. So now that I finally have an honest job as a miner, I really want to keep it. Because I really don't understand euphemisms. And apparently that's what getting jobs at caravansaries is really all about. So I just figure it's safest to stay where I am. And I think the foreman could reward me for my loyalty.
I mean, I don't think it's it's a euphemism problem. I've learned that these people who tend towards crime also have ways to speak that I guess are euphemisms, but like it's like one that they all know, so it's not surprising that I'm sorry that happened to you a lot.
Oh, it's okay. I've finally found a place where I can, settle down without worrying about it.
And even with all of the sickness and dangers.
He's like, oh well, I've had bad food before. It wasn't that big of a problem. Really, the bigger issue was the fact that the new mining pick really just seemed to crumble in my hand. And then, of course, the monster started showing.
That seems like a bigger issue.
Afterthought
of-
type of thing.
your coworkers who did get sick, or maybe you also did. Do you remember like what kind of like symptoms they were exhibiting?
Oh, regular stuff for food poisoning. You know, people were vomiting, stuff like that.
And you don't, but you guys, like, do you think it was just like a bad batch of food, or like was
There
there
was a
any
bad
reason
batch
to
of
think-
everything, come to think of it. I mean, like, the ropes broke, the picks fell apart, the torches smelled wrong, the food was nasty. Someone thought it had come from a swamp, but you know, swamps are pretty far away. He thinks about it and says, you know, it is kind of strange. I mean, yeah, it feels like everything was bad. Maybe we were sold cheap goods or something.
So it seemed like it was like one bad shipment overall.
Yeah, it was one of those ones we got through the Western Pass before the bandits cut it off.
Have you had I I've heard rumors that there's bandits living in the past. Have you had problems with them before?
Well, considering the supplies have been cut off, yeah, but they haven't come out here to fight us. Oh, and someone hit the payroll shipment once. I bet that was bandits.
I guess asking to block the entrance with the cart will sound a little bit paranoid right now and make them worry, so I'm gonna go back to the rest of the group if the Tragusi seem like they're good.
Alright, and I think you ever made the bleepy sound? Oh, Shiny Purple Pants not following. Your new followers is named one generic NPC, so when there's one of those on the screen unnamed, you know, hit me with it. So you head back towards everyone. As you do, Kubansha, you look around where the food had been stored, and you do see there's like one barrel sort of discarded in the darkness that appears to have some residue left over. And you see there's a broken mining pick there, and it's almost like the curdled and popped, sort of like when someone does a bad job, you know, smelting metal, and there's like residue growing of almost a sort of like gray purple fungus around the base. The board around it almost seems to be rotted. And Kabancha, what strikes you is that it smells kind of like when you brew your Witherbloom potions that are related to necrotic energy. It really kind of smells like that.
Hey Zion, can you come here for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
So I mean, I know that stuff is weird, you know, stuff is weird right now, but I'm getting a lot of funky, like, indications for all the supplies and the food. I was wondering if you could, I wink at him, take a look at these things.
Is it a wink or a one-eyed blink this time?
This is a wink.
Hey, when you wink, do you
Definitely.
wink multiple eyes at once, or is it just like
No,
one
just
eye?
the one eye.
Oh, just one eye. Okay.
One eye blink.
Don't
Well,
answer
I-
for me. I do not respond
Yeah,
to this
like-
question.
Is a wink just one eye, or is a wink a proportion of eyes compared to the total number of eyes?
It's like half the face of width of eyes.
Or is a wink all but one eye? Like, what is actually a wink when you have multiple eyes?
A winky woo.
I'm glad we're asking all the hard-hitting questions here. These are just the things that people need to know.
We're getting to the bottom of it, okay? This is hard-hitting journalism here on Diesel
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Pod.
doing an investigation right now. This is part of it.
That's right. That's right.
Zion, can you look at this with your magic sight to see if there's any casting or magic residue on it? I'm thinking it's
Oh, we just lost all
alchemical.
mystery now.
I think it's alchemical in nature, but I don't know.
Sure. activate my
Your magic
Yeah.
vision.
yeah.
Ooh, as your eye twists, you see like a purple burbling rot of like fetid magic sort of boiling up off of the basis of this barrel. And as you look around at discarded broken tools, you see a lot of residue like this. It looks like if someone had if someone like shoots a hole in something that was alive, or just like was built and then unbuilt with a necrotic bolt, you kind of see like the searing and the bullet hole of the impact, right? And it looks like this stuff has been dipped in something like that. You could give me an arcana if you want to get closer to what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you with that?
Zion, you like lean over to like sniff some of it, and like your olfactory receptor kind of glitches out, and you start to smell eggs.
Eggs.
Yes, those are in the other supplies. That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at tools right now, not the
Eggs.
food. What do you mean?
Egg. Egg.
Egg.
I just keep saying egg.
Meanwhile,
Uh,
I presume downstairs Tento is like wandering around still. You have a torch, or are you just
Yeah.
going around like in the dark?
So I do have a ring that gives you night vision.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, so you should have night vision?
let me
Well, I mean,
let me
Well-
that's something I have
fix
to
this.
activate, but yeah.
You have uses of the spell. not
Yeah,
you.
I have uses
Or dark
of it,
vision.
so
Oh, do you activate it?
yeah. Oh,
Alright.
I'm in the film noir now.
Yeah, you're in the film noir.
Everything's black
You
and
walk
white.
in, yeah, a rock rolls into your office. It's got stalactites from here to the ceiling. All right, so although it didn't
I
actually
don't
give
think
you
he
any
thinks-
extra vision.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It fixed my vision.
All right. Boom. Okay. So you want to like wander around? This is like a hole, and you hear
Yeah.
people talking coming from above.
Why is this hole? This can't be safe.
Yeah. You wanna you
No, I'm just.
yeah, this is the area. So if you head west, there's some difficult terrain, but hey, you're in Ilkyros. You naturally move around the natural difficult terrain. And you come to a big drop, and it drops 30 feet down to this other area, and there's like purple looking rock sort of like exposed down there. And meanwhile, Lonnie, so like you like hitch stuff up outside, walk in, and you see that Zion and Kabancho seem to be investigating a barrel in the corner, and you hear the pitter patter of little halfling feet coming from this hole. Lumi has overheard all the conversation and psychically related to you. So, what's your next step?
I guess Lonnie will just ask the guy, like, why do you think you're being haunted and not sabotaged?
And Foreman
Um,
Katelok says, "Well, I mean," he scratches the back of his head and says, "It's just that, well, things started to go bad. Yes, it could have been sabotage, but, you know, I would expect the goods to have been bad when they arrived, but they went bad after they already got here. So, to me, I mean, it would have had to be someone on the inside, and I'm not sure how they could have done it without us noticing."
How do you know I guess, like, with the food, how do you know it wasn't already bad? How do you know that it went bad?
And he says, "Well, it didn't make us sick on the first night, and I mean, we inspected it and they smelled it, checked it out.
And it was from the same shipment?
It was all from the same shipment. That shipment, things didn't start to go wrong with the stuff from that shipment until about 2 or 3 days after it arrived." But he does seem to be questioning himself as he rubs his chin. He says, "Although I guess, I mean, stranger things have happened. We are dealing with magic ore. Maybe if... I don't know. I'm not an alchemist. I manage mine operations."
He's good at minding his own business.
You need to mind your own. Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, Lonnie,
I don't condone bad jokes.
I guess
Hmm?
Lonnie will also join the investigation of the supplies because I think I'm assuming because Lonnie's able to like choose this as like one of the spells that she can learn, like
Mhm.
because I forget what the actual spell is called, but like there was the one that I was like looking at for a while that's like you can basically set the spell to have a trigger. I'm pretty sure.
That's true.
So I guess Lonnie wants to go look at the supplies with that in mind. That like it
Right.
can have come here, but it could have still been sabotaged with like a trigger to sabotage it.
Give me an Arcana.
I'm gonna guidance this shit.
Lee, while that's going, do we know the state of the Soronetto in this region?
So,
Because we're no longer in the high seas where it's like
Yeah,
or
it
not
should be.
in
It should be
existence.
pretty functional. It should be keeping the dead from rising in a major way. A powerful wizard can still make it happen, but it shouldn't be happening casually.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the soul flame is pretty well locked. It isn't here. It's pretty well locked down.
Okay.
By the prince. So, Lonnie, you do not have an olfactory malfunction and start just detecting some lovely omelet. You think about it, and you look around, and with everything you've heard in mind, it becomes pretty clear to you that some sort of necrotic essence was laced on all of this stuff. And it triggered, possibly on a time delay, or possibly on an atmospheric delay, because the air outside in the desert is very different from the air even one room into the mine. And you have heard of people being able to trigger spells based off of changes in condition like that. And it would mean that even if there was a delay in the shipment, it still wouldn't go off early. And part of why Katelic, even though he's rethinking it now that you've questioned him on it, didn't suspect sabotage was because it didn't, it took a while to happen. And it seems like someone distilled from God, Junda upon us knows how this happened, but some sort of necrotic essence was soaked over every single piece of supply, every piece of food, every tool, every bit of rope and torch, right? And then it had to be a spell. Some sort of spell had to be laying over it, which was also probably complex alchemy. And that spell was the trigger to just sort of unleash all of this necrotic essence that had been held in stasis for a while. And that suggests somebody with a pretty good wizard and a pretty good alchemist were necessary.
I guess Lonnie will bring it up to the whole room. That's like it, like I don't want to say anything for certain yet. But, and I guess she'll explain like because of the try to explain briefly because the temperature difference, it could have triggered a spell, and we've heard of the bandits where the shipment have passed through, to my understanding, does have access to someone with magic, so maybe that could have happened. But Lonnie will also say I can also go try. I have the means to go look for ghosts though, but it may not be internal sabotage. It could still be a haunting, but this is also a possibility.
Woman Katelic says, that's troubling. A powerful wizard against us. I shudder to think.
Lonnie, do you know of any way for us to contact local Borat of this land?
And Kyrak says, yes, the great spirit of the Kalai. Perhaps we could call upon it through the desert wind and beseech it for aid.
Is
Kyrak
there
seems
like
very excited by this idea.
a number we dial? Is it like we pray to the gods, Sorinetto?
Yeah, we
Like,
just
The
bring
great
him up on
spirit
FaceTime,
of
right?
the Kalai Desert can be contacted in the quietness of the desert night, out in the open desert. If we dance the dance of the sands, may call it forth. It is a great and mighty Barat, and it does not speak and think as we do. But, if our hearts are pure and our need great, it may enlighten us.
Because the first thing that came to mind when something like this was happening, we've seen something similar happen to a marsh, and that was mostly because the local Barat was being corrupted.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. It doesn't quite sound like that, but I don't think it would hurt to try to.
He rubs his chin and he says, "The Kalai is unique in that its Barat is one great force across all the desert. However, you're right. It does seem a certain perversion of nature is here. What does this monster look like? Does it have skin, chitin, hair, teeth, fangs?" And
I don't think anyone's seen it.
Katalak says, "No, we've seen it, but
Oh,
it had a
just kidding.
hard body, hard like stone. It had things that I might want to call pincers, but honestly," he shakes his head and says, it was rock. It was like the whole thing was rock, but there was something wrong with it. It was struck through purple, like the deeper stone in this mountain, actually." "Ah," Kyrak says.
A rock lobster?
"A rock lobster," Kyrak says.
Oh,
And here I was
make
thinking we'd
sure-
gotten away from seafood.
Just to make sure I'm not conflating things, the stuff that we met at the ocean after our adventures that apparently was like basically aliens, because like we were trying to figure out if they were constructs or like features. Does this sound anything like that?
You talking about the bodies and the guards you came across? We fought.
Like the giant drill in the middle of the ocean. The
The
stuff that we
Graw.
fought inside. Yeah, like because they were like, it seems organic, but we thought for a long time that they were constructs. and-
This sounds like it's made purely of stone based off of the descriptions.
okay.
And those things were
Um,
basically plants that just hardened.
Yeah,
that
your
way.
immediate reaction to its description is that it sounds like an elemental. But if this necrotic goo got stabbed all over the area by poisoned picks as they were turning bad, it's possible that the necrotic essence like tainted a local elemental.
Well, Lonnie's gonna leave you guys to explore this route. She just wants to like kind of cut off the haunted angle
Hmm.
like ASAP. So she's gonna cast Detect Good and Evil and just start walking around.
Yeah, do put that description just so I can be sure of what things get detected.
Yeah, I will put up the aura later if you want it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like walking around, but like I know the aura is like a little annoying to also move around.
Speaking of
with.
walking around, Tento, you're deep within the cave. Do you like want to like scamper down this 15-foot gap?
Yeah.
And, get down there. All right, you're
Yeah, I'm
down
gonna
at
get down
negative-
there.
You're down at -30. There's holes further down to -45, but you can walk around this area. There's little like cliff bluffs that you saw the tops of earlier, and yeah. What do you do?
You
Where
said
do
there
you
are
go?
glowing rocks up here?
They're not glowing, but there's like a
purple.
weird color to the stone down here, and this is a drop down to -45 feet.
Oh, it's even more down?
Yeah,
Let's
these
take
are
a
like
look around here before it starts
gaps
dropping.
they've dug into, and it seems like the stone starts to turn purplish around here. You see there's like broken wood and suggestions of like cave-ins and reopenings and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I see that. I see shit
Um,
everywhere. Oh, there's a path down here. Do. Whoop. Can I walk? No, I can.
You would have to like sidle down to get in
Yeah,
there.
I'm good.
Sorry,
Alright.
quick thing.
Mhm.
Before Lonnie leaves, can she bring up the like? Also, I'm kind of suspecting sabotage because we were attacked for trying to deliver. Because right, that item was for here, right? The
Yeah.
item that they were
Yeah.
after. She's going to just bring that up and bring up the idea of maybe using a cart to block the entrance, and if we know we don't have to go outside, in case they saw that we came in here.
Yeah, Foreman Katalik says, well, I mean, the last lights of day are fading as you arrived. I say, yes, we should bring the animals and everyone inside, block the entrance with a cart, and make them crawl around or pull it apart.
I just don't know
just
if
to
they
confirm.
need to go talk to the desert window before that. But I just wanted to say that before I forgot.
Just to confirm, are we talking about the cart or are we talking about the wagon?
Not
The
your
wagon's
precious
already
baby.
taking some damage.
Not your precious baby, Cabancho.
Okay, I mean, I just don't want the wagon to be too damaged. 'Cause it already took a
Kyrak
beating.
says, I don't think we would be able to reach open desert until about midnight. So we'll probably have to wait until tomorrow. Or while we're out on the road. But I'm always down for a long journey. And yeah, you...
I think we have that as a fallback plan. I think
Yeah, let's.
we just need to dive in and
In Lonnie,
figure
you
out
want to walk
what this
around and
is.
see if there's a suggestion of a spook?
on. Do you want company? Because I think we've looked at what we can here, and I am worried that Tento did disappear as soon as we started talking.
Oh yeah, no, Lonnie's taking a walk around. But yeah, she's just bringing up the barricade as an idea, and I don't want to take too much time away from Tento's exploration.
Yeah.
I just want to do that in case Lee had an attack planning.
Yeah,
planned.
John. So John and Ketalik and get the cart moved, bring the Tragushi inside. Tegala's like, oh, well, all right, and this is Stone Golem has shrunk by now. Machine No Name is here, but yeah, so everyone's inside. And yeah, you guys are free to move about the cabin as you like with the map. Tento has moved all around the lower reaches. Does
Or
anybody
drop
have,
down.
other than walking around and Lonnie using detect good and evil, does anything in particular happen that you're like? Would you guys want to like use an item or a spell or anything like that? Are you particularly interested in anything? You just walk around looking.
When I'm a little bit further away from the main group or not the main group, but the NPCs,
Mm-hmm.
the non-party members, back at the entrance, I'm going to whip out the spells, not the reed flute to call across death. See if I come across any hopefully friendly ghosts.
Right, I wanted to ask, like, none of the workers died, right? I hadn't heard any death mentioned, but did I, like, not hear correctly?
He hasn't mentioned anyone dying, but you could roll insight.
I wasn't directly here for that part of the conversation, so I don't think I can.
I mean, Lumi was with us.
Lumi
right?
related, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's just, like, a little hard to do insight when I don't actually, like, have all the information, like, body.
Fair. Yeah, you weren't
stuff, know?
like reading his face yourself. Yeah. So you guys walk around. I'm assuming it's okay to move you, Zion and Lonnie.
Yeah, should I put the aura on me now, then, or?
Sure. I mean, I will. You don't really have to worry about the aura because what I will tell you is you will like walk the whole place, and there's no hit of any of that stuff. Wait. I'm full of shit. When you get to about here.
I did forget elemental is one of them.
Yeah, put your aura on yourself, like right here. Tento, your friends have caught up. Okay.
Did you see me going down a hole?
You feel like as your group is arriving here, you feel an elemental presence receding below the ground to the west.
I guess Lonnie will bring that up, but she's also like kind of immediately like, is it because it is afraid? Is it planning on like gathering friends? Like, is it threatened by us? Also, sorry, can you ping where it was again?
It was like here as you were coming down, and it was scuttling away. It was like moving
Oh.
away.
I feel like Lonnie would just kind of immediately like start to walk in that direction and not really think.
All right. So Lonnie's moving
I
to the west.
hate having to try to move. Oh, thank you.
And Kabancha, give me a performance to see how the dead feel about your playing.
Good at these.
Do I see anything with my eyes?
Remind me.
The giant
you already
aura
shared
around
that.
Lonnie.
You did devil demons and they flow around your sister with wrath. It usually from deep sea hatred towards you. Target designated bonus action. Burn theory.
A lot of glowing lights because your party
Your
members
sight,
are within
bonus
sight.
action, versus depression.
Everything's just so much. There's so
Yeah,
much more
so
noise
you
now.
you got your eyes switched to clear sight right here, Zion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You see like you see some sort of animating force that has like necrotic energy coiled around it, kind of moving around inside the rock. There's like a lot of other ambient stuff going on here because there is Eichstein here, which is like a magic storing ore, and it actually looks like a lot of the ore here is presently storing some magic residually from shit happening here. But you can see, broadly speaking, what Lonnie does, which is that something scutters away to the west. It's inside the rock. And Kabancha, and also you see a ghost. Everyone sees a ghost. You feel the ghost appearing, Lonnie. There's just like a ghost.
Oh my god, the mines are haunted.
A ghost does appear and speak to Kabancho, and they say, "Oh, I feel the burden upon
Oh,
my
never
back.
mind. It's just Kiki's fault.
It's crushing me. I can't breathe."
Not my fault.
And it seems that there is indeed a dead miner who seems to have died in a cave in this room.
I say, hello, friend. My name is Kabancho. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Miner Dan. I'm here to tell you it's 9:31, which means, given our new time schedule for this session, it's time for the 10-minute break.
Oh, I was gonna ask, wasn't someone supposed to name an NPC?
Oh yeah, feel free if you want.
Is it Miner
Cyber
Dan?
plans. Yeah, feel free to name
So
this
saying,
miner.
these names, awfully generic.
Please save us from Lee having to improv a name in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, we will be back at 9:41. So,
All right.
hold on to your biscuits. Waboo.
Hey Lee, can you do you mind helping me fix the stream start the break screen really quick?
What's up?
Because I think the text size got changed. Either way, can you just like move the orange text above the dice? That will just make it seem
Oh.
less wonky to me.
Oh, how did that happen?
I
Wait.
don't know, but this is just the quickest fix right now.
Wait, but the orange text is because like hold on.
I forgot what part was like separated.
It's above it on the layer. I could just push it physically up a little.
Well, like basically, I think it was supposed to be centered to Diesel shot, but like just the spacing's all wonky. So like, are you able to just move the text so it's like centered above the dice or something?
Oh wait, you want? Oh! I'm sorry, I misunderstood. You want this? It'll take a second to arrive. You just want the text will return to be over the dice and Diesel shot off to the left, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I guess a little bit more to the left will make me feel better, but yeah, it will just look less jank than whatever happened to it.
All right. Now it should be. It'll take a minute to uptake, but I'll shift it again if it wasn't good. I need to run off
Yeah,
and
that
toss
that makes me feel a lot better. Thank you, Lee.
something. Yeah, of course. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I suppose you could say it's time to get back on track. I'm back, and soon you'll hear whack. So I'm back, everyone. How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Hello.
Oh, it's time for something spooky.
Pat's been subscribed for 6 to 8 months. That's like 3 years.
Indeed. We're in trouble. So, hi everyone. We find ourselves deep. in
Wait, Lee, I don't. Okay, so Casey's here, but are Kai and Shin here?
Kai, are you here? Shin, are you here? Hey, you know who is here? St. Rope's Rest. My new novel, Cozy Murder
Kai
Mystery.
said
set in
something in
coastal Maine.
Discord.
What's up?
Okay.
Kai said something in Discord.
Oh,
Okay, Kai's doing dishes, so this just means Shin's not here. I'm sorry, you were shilling for your book? What's your book about?
yeah. So, it is also Shiny Purple's Pants responses that Dan is a great name for a dead miner. So, so it's called St. Roke's Rest, and it's a cozy murder mystery set in coastal Maine. And an amateur sleuth, Louisa Verne, a travel writer in the region when the richest man in town dies, is the protagonist. You can find it on everyone's favorite big box slavery store, Amazon. I mean, on everyone's favorite web marketplace, Amazon. You can get it digital. You can get it soft cover. You can get free sample, like it's Costco.
Also, you should put
Smell
that
of
link
book.
in the Twitch.
Yeah, I
Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, why is everything evil in Maine? I'm just curious. Like the it clowns in Maine.
What?
Yeah. Like all the Stephen King stuff.
Yeah, I
They're
think it's
probably
mostly
taking place in
Stephen
Maine. Yeah, I'm just saying, a lot of evil things happen in Maine.
Yeah. So, find out for yourself with St. Roke's Rest. But remember, it will be evil but cozy.
We love cozy.
I might actually be a cozy commit. Oh, yeah, so. That's done. You all. Like, Zyla has its eyes, Lonnie has her spell. You're aware of, like, the elemental presence that scutters off to the west. But then this ghost comes, and their name is Dawn, and they say, my name is Dawn, the miner who died. Oh, I died. Oh. And the spirit seems to be having trouble. It seems like, they're not so begrieved that they're going to haunt the place, given the fact that Sornetto is more or less in order, and there's not a bunch of other problems, but they're still here and a bit tormented. Perhaps, their pain is amplified by the necrotic energies awash in this place. You're not sure. But what you are sure of is that the ghost is before you now and is speaking to you, Kabanchi. That they're very receptive to what you want to know.
I'm sorry for your suffering, Dan. Maybe we can help you out. Do you know of the creature that's been lurking around and has been tainting or potentially tainting this mine?
Oh, yes.
My rest has been disturbed many times by the scuttering. Once it was just a normal elemental. But it was changed when they brought those sickly picks. Oh, how when they pricked the stones I felt sick. Oh, it's horrible. Until I hop down a hole in reaction to that information.
You know-
It's just like whatever.
Do you know where this elemental goes? Does it have a resting place? Does it have a spot that it frequents?
It lurks within the stone. It only strikes when you are alone. It will not come to meet you because you are too strong and coated in magic. You will have to find some way to force it to meet you in battle.
It'll only come and meet you when you're alone, as Lonnie is like
I'm
low-key
stuck,
chasing
like,
after
in the- Why am I stuck in
the
this area?
elemental.
Because I asked if you wanted to like drop into the hole, and you said yes, so I dropped into the hole.
Yes. But like, I can't move beyond the little...
That's because that's the only place it goes. Is just the little hole.
Oh!
It's not like there's like a network of tunnels connecting.
Oh, I thought there was like another network of
No,
tunnels.
no, there's not. Yeah, Lonnie is.
Where did I
But
see?
although Lonnie,
where
the
did I see the
far
purple
western end of
rocks?
this, area doesn't let you go much further. So
Wait, I thought I saw purple
Yeah.
rocks down here. Did I not?
yeah, there are purple rocks. They're currently
Mm.
being colored green by the. But yes, that's what the lower level is, like a purple kind of rock.
The rate that the elemental's retreating, am I able to tell if it's like out of fear or out of like, you know, like when like kind of like, oh, like a predator's like, you know, kind of like going back to like, you know, I'm gonna get you later.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're like sprinting away from you. Also, you see that you've walked away from the ghost a bunch. Are you done with ghost time or? Jin, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
God damn it. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Left them
yeah.
after that? That's kind of rude, ain't it?
I was saying that that was all the questions I had.
please send me. I live in pain.
Didn't no one give you your final sending?
My body was never retrieved.
Oh god.
You see a priest around here somewhere?
Where's do you know where the real remains reside?
Crushed by rocks and eaten by bugs. You must
Oh.
Well, that's where that is.
You must send me. I am here, spirit and soul, though they fray against each other. How horrible the memory of life when I have the will to go on. The Sornetto soothes me despite my pains.
Hey Lonnie, I know you're busy, but could you
I'm on it. I don't think the elemental's afraid of us. And Bonnie's gonna start the rites, I guess.
Alright, give me the religion check. You pull out the staff, give it the twirl, make the signs, and the celestial swoosh comes around you with a chime of unseen bells as the ghost says, ah, and fades into sort of a skittering blue mesh of the Sornetto. You see many faces joining theirs, and they fade away, and there is something ripped from this blue form that represents the dead miner, and a white light of energy just gets ripped away and thrown somewhere far from here. And the ghost is gone, and you feel this place has been cleansed to an extent of that ghost. Although you do feel, as you engage in the spiritual movement, Lonnie, there is evil, a congealed necrotic foulness
seeped into the rocks here from the mining with the tainted equipment. And that's going to require something larger in order to, you know, drive out.
We should have also probably asked if there were any other ghostly buddies around
You
here.
don't get the
I
sense
could
that
start
was
playing again.
Gabancho played real good and only one came out. Based on your sending, you don't think there's other like lost souls stuck here. You just think there's necrotic energy seeped into the mountain.
So I guess he's not wrong necessarily that the mountain's haunted. Probably not in the way that he thinks.
Indeed.
Well, who's good at digging? And does anyone know anything about elementals? I didn't know that was a thing until now.
What?
Do you know about elementals?
No, I mean, like, what part of elemental don't you understand?
Like their whole existence?
Probably a lot.
Oh,
Do you know about elementals? Like,
I mean, yeah. What? Did you
I
travel
know about
the world?
elements and the other planely existences.
I swear,
but-
have we not fought in
Oh.
elementals before? Am I crazy?
Have we?
Oh, Lonnie is now very invested in Pinto explaining elementals.
No, I feel like we definitely fought elementals before. Am I correct? I guess I am crazy.
We fought in
Also-
embodiments of wrath and sins, wrath and other sins, but not elementals to my record.
I
Also,
thought you
can I
fought
clarify
an elemental like right
too?
after the Horn HQ.
Did we?
Yeah, there was
It's
the
a
water
frog
elemental.
thing, right?
The frog.
Also,
thing?
can I clarify two things about elementals in your world, Lee?
Sorry, what do you want to clarify?
One, I believe Parvia is Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
Does that still speak to elementals? And also, I think in the in like base D&D, like elementals each had like a different
Yeah, they have
subset
like the
of a
Terran
language.
yes. You think that this elemental will probably be able to speak Parvia?
Okay, and the second question is, I am not wrong in assuming that druids will probably have more knowledge about elementals than most other folks, right? That tends to fall under their camp.
Yeah, I mean, lots of people can know about elementals, but because they're like so connected to the essence of nature, druids absolutely do know about elementals.
Okay, Lonnie's still very interested in hearing Tento explain elementals to everyone else.
All right, Tento. How does Tento explain
same.
elementals to everyone else?
Like, don't you remember we fought one at the Horn HQ?
Are you talking about the Barat?
No, that was elemental.
The giant frog that was guarding the waterfall?
Yeah.
No, that was a
No, that was a
that
Barat.
was a spirit. But afterwards, like there was the evil wizard, evil fey wizard person, and then fucking like the druid who was with Nutters like went sicko mode, and then there was a big like water tendril thing grabbing at you, and
Oh!
Oh, that thing. Okay. I was
also
like,
you literally when you first entered the Kali, you fought a blood elemental alongside Kyra.
Oh, yeah.
It was your first fight with him, remember?
oh yeah, the blood elemental. Like, don't you remember the giant like blood thing that like took my hand? Oh, it didn't take my hand because I still have it. But like, remember, stick my hand in it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was an elemental. I thought it was just like another creature. I didn't know there was
the
a.
blood
It
drinker
is.
elemental.
It is a creature.
Well, yeah.
And then
I
on
guess,
Dead
but, like-
Crest, we had the Flame Murmillo, the Igneopod, we had
Oh yeah, look look how these look.
Oh my god, there's
Uh,
actually so many of these.
Yeah,
I have
come on,
multiple
just, like,
I have
assume-
multiple folders named
I-
elemental.
I was like to think
The
people just
consuming
assumed They were
flame.
just like,
The Earthblood Claudern, the King Koishfair, the Koishfair, the Phantom Fire, the Spirit Fire. Admittedly, it's called Spirit Fire. That's kind of, you know what I mean? They call that borderline. But yes. I mean,
Yeah,
No,
this
the
campaign
Kevon's
spanned
is
literal
like-
years of real life, so I don't blame you. But yes, you fought elementals before.
See, Kevon didn't realize they were a species. They were just unique
Yeah,
creatures.
that's what I assumed too. Yeah, it's like, you know, like they're their own thing about you. They're just not like, you know, it's kind of like a dog
Okay.
being like a dog, and like, you know, like a dog isn't a cat, but it's still yeah, you get it.
Well, no,
But
you
yeah,
didn't help
those
at
are-
all. But no, I do get it now.
Now, can I do a nature roll about actual knowledge of elementals?
Yeah, hit with it.
I hope it's bad. Dang.
Nice.
Okay, so elementals are usually the result of magical energy congealing in some place and taking shape and being given life by natural phenomenon directly from the woad without, you know, any deliberate interference. That's how they usually come about. Sometimes they have a relationship with a Barat. Sometimes they don't. Given what you know about the Kali, this is probably just an independent stone elemental that exists in a mountain with, you know, magic receptive ore, because that's a kind of common place to find slightly magic phenomenon. And it's not too weird to find an elemental here. Sometimes elementals are hostile, but most of the time they just kind of are forces of nature. And it seems like no one was really noticing this one until all of the necrotic energy stuff. Now, there was a cave-in that killed that ghost, other things. It's been a really seismically active area. Maybe the problem is they didn't realize there was an elemental moving around inside the rock. But whatever the case may be, it's now gone hostile and has started to attack. And that is a bit of a problem. You know that there is a basis for tainting elementals with other types of magic because they are fairly magically receptive due to their nature. So, you know, it's not uncommon that people try to summon or construct or encourage to seed an elemental to use them in their schemes, but it's also not impossible that the sabotage just accidentally polluted the elemental. Broadly speaking, you suspect that it is probably capable of like reasoned speech and conversation to an extent, but is probably not super conversational or like high-minded about why it's doing what it's doing.
Okay, now all of that, but also add in geeking out about watching druids turn into elementals and fight with as them, and how much havoc they could wreak.
That would be pretty sick.
Because I do believe moon druids can turn into an elemental with
Mhm.
their wild shape.
Yeah, they can become the elemental because they are a being of the woe.
To become the moon? Moon elementals?
Nah, that's Avatar. You're thinking of the franchise.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, Lonnie, that sounds like you gonna like instantly destroy an ecosystem. That sounds super dangerous.
I mean, I guess we could, but I mean, we're trying not to. But yeah, I guess they can be rather dangerous if left unchecked, especially if they're
Someone became a druid
Polluted.
on their own and now is just on an island.
I'm handling that, but in this case, if this elemental did
Are you
become
handling
corrupt,
that?
this could be rather dangerous. I guess you're right. But they're really cool looking when they go fight other things. Okay, they're really strong, or can be, which probably isn't helping with this one being possibly corrupted.
I mean, it does sound like they're the embodiment of the force of nature. But do you know if like they have needs or wants, like would we like lure it out with something it would want, or does it eat? Like, do you?
Can we bribe it?
I mean, it's hard to
Just
tell
everything.
with the,
Given the
that
corruption,
being possibly corrupted, but usually insert knowledge from Lee here.
yeah, I mean, like they obey their nature, and you could probably attract it via seismic stuff for like tremors or something. But given what's happened and the impact on the local Teichstein, and the sensitivity it seems to have to it, you think some sort of large-scale purification is probably going to be necessary to force it to come and fight you. And you know, if you go through with it, maybe it will no longer want to fight you, but it will probably show up to fight you if you try. Something like the Great Barat of the Kalai Desert would probably be able to do it or help you do it. Also, Bonnie thinks that she could probably figure out that if she had access to a large quantity of holy water.
I'm curious, how would Lonnie be able to do that? Because I thought holy water would be related more to the word other than the Wodes shit.
Because you can't make the holy water personally, or can you?
There's a better chance at that than druid shit right now.
Yeah, regardless of whether or not you can make it yourself, you just know that like if you were to seep the holy water into like these like deepest dug points, it would react against the necrotic elements in such a way that would like more or less force it to come fight you and probably start to act upon it, and then you could probably get it in like a ritual circle or cast a spell or something against it. But you just think
So
that a large enough amount of holy water would let you counteract what's happened here to an extent.
So the other question is, are we operating by, like, to my knowledge, Christianity holy water rules, where a drop of that can make a whole body of water, holy water kind of shit, or?
No, you think that you're gonna need like you're going to need a significant amount of it, because if you think about it, like a vial of holy water does a certain amount of damage, right? You need to do basically a certain amount of damage via holy water to the residual necrotic energy in this place to begin like a counter reaction, more or less.
So there's no way, like, in, like, given time, I can, like, expand our reserves of holy water.
No.
Okay.
There's like a amount of holiness in the water.
Okay. Well, I have 3
that?
flasks. That's not enough, is it?
No, a significant religious institution would probably be able to bless enough water to make that happen.
You guys remember that very special flask of holy water that Caponcho got from that, like, the island with the essence of greed? Not greed. What was it? I can't remember what sin it was.
No.
Fuck. It's not where we all got gifts from Creature, and Lonnie got a lot of information and a lot of insight.
Oh yeah, I remember that island.
Yeah, I got a special bottle of holy water there. I don't have it anymore.
I mean, hunt the VODs for it, but the TLDR is that like
A couple bottles was not enough.
you could roll an insight if you guys would like to think about access to it. And also, Lonnie, I would say, roll me a religion, Lonnie. Well, you think that in theory there's probably a nature ritual that you could do, but without being or having a druid here, you think that you're going to need to ask the Great Spirit of the Kalai Desert for help. Or bathe this fucking place in holy water. Those are the two options that Lonnie sees right now.
We could try to make the problem worse before make it better. I do have stuff that I could try, but it'd be like shoving more necrotic energy into the place to see if it agitates or brings the creature, brings the elemental out.
I was gonna say, so is it just like one creature, or is it like multiple creatures?
Based on
I don't
all
know.
available evidence, there is one, but maybe you just don't have enough evidence yet. But no one has referenced there being more than one of them. No one has seen more than one. Two of your party members have seen one.
So we just need to bait it out, right?
Yeah, but the issue is we don't know how to bait it up. Well,
You
Lonnie
need to
mentioned
bait it
that.
out, and also it can sink into rock.
I would also like to find a way to help it rather than make it worse than destroy it.
Indeed.
You have any suggestions?
Anybody who wants
Uh,
to could roll insight.
Barat may be able to aid us unless we want to make a trip all the way back to a town with a temple or something.
Considering a
But
lot of local towns don't like the people running the mines, I don't think we're gonna have much luck there, unless we're forking over a fortune to get people to help.
And I think, whoops, don't ignore that. I believe it was a Kyrak, is that his name?
Yep.
That we probably can't actually contact the Barat tonight unless we want to go travel halfway through the night. Which also, nighttime in the desert's not exactly ideal travel conditions.
Boncho, it does
No,
occur
but
to you
that's what you
that
have to do.
you are aware of a significant monastery in the North Kali.
Yeah,
What? What?
oh wait, sorry. The monk that we were warned about, he's rogue, right? He's not quote unquote part of the monastery anymore.
The Little Mesas. Well, you know that they're mostly supposed to live a cloistered life, and that probably doesn't include gathering a band of former bandit followers to seize control of a region. So, like, reading between the lines, yeah, you don't think that he's. I mean, you could roll a religion to know about the Way of the Needle.
Unless he took over that monastery. Now he's expanding his
That's
reign.
not really the story you've heard from anyone, but
Yeah.
I mean, with a 15 insight, I'm just pointing out you have every reason to believe that the monastery is capable of producing enough holy water to provide the holy water answer. You don't know shit about no ways of no needles. So,
Yeah. Slow grass.
You
all
know,
the
no ways,
knowledge in the
no
world.
needle.
Slow grass, all the knowledge. The needle, nah, nothing.
Do you know about Soul Glass?
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, we've gotten ambushed by them a lot. I would hope we know at least a little bit of something.
And we
Yeah.
talked to a
That's
couple of
true.
them.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, we could go to the monastery, the mesas, and start climbing to talk to them. I think it'd be an issue of one, convincing them to help. Two, how we would bring
Greg.
that back.
Thank you, Greg.
Unless we can just pour
Well, your
holy water
cart
into
is
the bags of
presently
holding.
your cart is presently very free because you just unloaded the whole dwarvish pile here. You absolutely have enough room to carry the barrels of holy water. Also,
Isn't the monastery
if you
in
just
the
head in that
mountains, though?
direction, you'll eventually be in the open desert at night and be able to perform the ritual Kyrak is talking about to commune with the Barat.
Mhm.
Although you
Yeah, I
have been
thought
warned
the,
that this Barat doesn't tend to communicate literally or verbally.
I thought the monastery was in the mountains.
So, pulling up that map one more time.
Hmm.
You see
like you see, there's on the left. It says it's very shittily drawn the dragon's claw,
Yeah.
right? And if you scan your eyes east, you see there's like the main arterial road that you came along, with the
Yeah.
keep and stuff like that. You see to the right-hand side, there is the little mesas, which I described you seeing on your way to the Caravansari.
Ah,
The left
okay.
of that village.
Mm-hmm.
That is where the monastery is.
Okay.
So
In your first description, I thought you were saying that it's in the Santallan Mountains. My bad.
no. So like just to
So yeah,
put you on the map here, you think it is
it's at the beginning of the map where we came
it's
from.
somewhere to the east of the Caravansari, and you think that this road would get you very close. But there's also just open desert you could cross. You could also probably fill up on a lot of water at this oasis and then take it to go get blessed. That's an option. You can also look into information at the local towns and see if there's other angles and avenues available. Yeah, more or less, you found pretty much everything there is to find in this mine. Let me put it that way. So, is there anything you want to do before you like camp out in that first room with everyone else?
Not particularly. I think I'm
Can I go mining?
Nope.
good.
What was that?
Can I go mining?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely like pick around. You do note that there's certain parts where it's probably not super safe to until the dwarvish pile is actually brought out and used to set up the new supports. You could probably, like, do you just want like a sample of rock, or are you like after some Teichstein for yourself?
Would that be considered stealing?
Some Teichstein for myself.
All right.
I ask again, would that be considered
Do
stealing?
you have any relevant tool proficiencies? Otherwise, I guess it's athletics.
I did repair my pickaxe.
Oh, well then, yeah, pickaxe.
I just imagine just every step of this process. The Cabanjos is like behind him, like, is this stealing? Hold up, pickaxe. Is this stealing?
It's just okay.
Raises
Yeah,
for
I
the
now have a
first
spray
strike.
bottle
Is
on my belt
this
for
stealing?
Tento.
What
Didn't do
should
anything.
I roll for pickaxe?
But you say you have I'd say strength is the stat governing it.
Right.
Are we aware that Zion's doing this?
I mean,
We're
Zion
about to
doesn't
be,
come
we
back
hear
up
it.
with you guys when it's bedtime.
I
Can Lonnie
do not
be there
care.
with detect good and evil to just be on the lookout for the elemental?
And sorry, just to check one more time, Kai, you said that you had a relevant proficiency, right?
I mean, I just have a pickaxe. I don't know if
You have. Oh, okay. All right.
is it a simple weapon.
Roll a strength check 2 more times. You hear a picking sound, Lonnie. You come downstairs and find your friend playing Minecraft. No.
Well, if Lonnie knows that he's doing this, Lonnie wants to help keep watch.
Oh gosh. So
Minecraft.
Zion,
I thought you were good at strength.
after a bit of work, you managed to get X1 hunk of mildly necrotic Teichstein ore.
I think it's more of a medium rare, you know.
Heck yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of it just bad rock breaks apart, that kind of thing. You don't detect the poisoned elemental growing any closer to you during this. And yeah, so, Lonnie, are you gonna stay up all night with Zion as Zion picks at the rock, or?
Oh shit, right. Mine needs a long time thing. Detect good and evil lasts like what, 10 minutes max?
I think so.
I mean, you know, Zion has its eyes, but yeah, you can do a few things to keep watch, but ultimately, like,
Who said that it's probably not attacking us because we're not alone? Where was
And
that
well
info
equipped.
from?
Pelican and John both have said that. They also say you're too strong. Because it only comes
Okay.
out if it thinks it can, like, take you on.
It's a coward.
Yeah, Lonnie will, I guess, stay. And she'll probably fall asleep at some point, but she wants to like have one of the holy water flasks on hand.
Alright.
Lee,
Hmm?
would I know if elementals naturally come from another plane of existence, or is that how that works in your world?
That's possible, but not necessarily how it works.
Okay.
And based
I was
on the
thinking of
explanation that you were
banishment.
given, that's not how this one came about.
Okay.
So,
I'm just asking to see if banish would do anything.
so time comes and time goes. Lonnie, you nod asleep to the dulcet tone of Zion's pickaxe not doing that much. And,
Hi ho.
Not doing
in the
that
morning,
much.
Zion has a hunk of mildly necrotic Teichstein ore that it could use, and no one is disturbed with the cart. Dragushi are eager to get out of the cave, and Tegala is as well, saying there's something sick about the stone here. And, yeah, it's...
Yes, that's why we're here.
Like
it's the
metaphorically
next
sick,
day.
or like it's sick.
So it's the next day, and everyone gets a long rest. So everybody long rest, long rest, long rest.
Hey,
Get
who's that?
all your stuff back. It was a long rest. So, Kairak, Tegala, and Tsugushi are ready to go, and Pelik was happy to see you, but is appreciative of your continued efforts on his behalf. If you want to say anything to him before you depart, or you could just, hit the road.
We'll be back.
Don't
Wonderful.
I
die.
guess.
We'll hold down
Eh?
the fort while we wait for you. We'll get to work on deploying the dwarvish pile. Soon, once we have more workers, we'll be able to really rip up the stone and have plenty of Teichstein.
I guess two things really quick. One, just to make sure with the whole like, oh, we need a shit ton of holy water. The holiness in the water will get used up once it comes to contact with the necrotic stuff, right?
Yeah, you're expecting it to burn off, basically.
Okay, like moving one bit of holy water is not gonna solve this. It's not like a mop situation.
No, you're expending the holy water.
Okay.
We just turned this into power cleaner simulator.
With control water, I can, which is why I want to make sure before we leave. And
Yeah,
then
that's
two,
good. That's why you were asking.
radiant is not the same as like holy water. Like Dawn will not be able to expunge.
No, so radiant damage itself isn't going to be enough to draw out your friend.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I guess we should probably let him know to not start on the stuff. Because the mines are haunted, just not in the way that you think.
He's like, oh, okay, well,
I mean, they know of the creature.
Oh yes, well, I mean, but you're right. We won't do anything until you get back, is what they say. So
Yeah.
they're gonna be stuck there.
Do be wary I don't know if they'll have any way of knowing, but I think we were attacked because of that delivery. So just be on your guard a little bit.
Sure thing.
The freaking scrying pendant thing. Fuck. That's something I have to attune to? Sorry. Fight against evil. It's protects against, works. I don't see
It doesn't
it
require
saying
achievement.
anything about. Does it work on an object? Like, if I wrap it around the thingy thing, will it work? Because,
What?
like, from my understanding of what happened with the scrying was that they were trying to scry that item, right? And then they
Mhm.
happened to look over me, and that's when it got dispelled.
Yeah.
Do I know if I tie this onto the thing, will it?
Roll me Arcana. You believe that if you make a perfect ritual circle in chalk around it, you could allow the anti-scrying properties on a stationary object to extend. Not going to be perfect, but given it's already inside of a mountain with some other bounce factors going on, it'll probably be fine. Do you
Oh,
want
can
to leave?
scrying? I thought scrying could go like because the object that they're looking for would be the scry target. So like,
Hmm?
like does it being in the mountain help?
Through enough stone, yeah, and it has to start snaking around passageways.
Okay.
It's safer than if he was out in the open.
Well, considering Lonnie just sent a letter to her tribe recently, and I don't know how long it will take to get there. She would like to keep the pendant.
Well, so you keep what?
She's keeping the pendant. She's not doing any
Alright.
ritual or anything.
Fair enough. All right. So, with
Are we
that,
going to the monastery? Are we going to the Barat?
as the desert is ahead of you, what do you do on this day? Where do you head, my friends? You are up in the mountain, which requires a special roll if you're not following the mountain, like, fairly tightly.
Lonnie
So
personally is more interested in talking to the Barat than visiting the monastery.
Kabans is also leaning towards the Barat, but
So the
I don't see
open
why
desert
not
at
do
night
both.
is where you need to be to commune with the Barat, which means any of this lighter colored sand.
Yeah, but I think it'd be easy enough to do both. Because there's no guarantee the Barat
Yeah.
would be able to help us.
Do we know what this is?
It's an
It's
oasis.
the Oasis.
Okay, but like we don't know anything besides that.
You know that
And
people
then
stop
where's
over
the
this sometimes.
where's the monastery? Like, how far?
We don't
of a
see it on the
travel is
map,
this?
but it's on the other side of the map. Towards the bottom
Like-
right.
In the direction.
Like, it's to the southeast of us. It's near where we first started. You know that the brick tower at the very bottom part of the map that we've been to?
It's the,
Okay.
So you see the little mesas in the
Okay.
village? It's in the little mesas.
Okay. Then what does that say? Red Talon Mountain? Okay. Control the pass. So basically there's no way we are making it all the way over there.
Not in one night. Or one day.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess we just book it in that direction and yeah.
So it's gonna be a little bit riskier because we're gonna potentially go to where we got attacked previously, but we could head southeast from where we are now. We could go to the Oasis as one of Lee mentioned in terms of insight
Where
is
is
we could get water from there. That was
There's
the
a
road that we got attacked on.
road. Yeah,
So
but there's
you've
a
heard
road
that there's a
leading to here, but
village-
where's it
You've
going?
heard there's a village to the south of here somewhere, and that road presumably goes to it.
Okay.
And that's the village that doesn't have good reputation with the people of the mine.
So that's not gonna be much help. So I guess basically Lonnie's opinion is she doesn't really give a shit. She just wants to be able to contact the Barat tonight. Everything else just kind of doesn't matter to her, but she was thinking of not doing March Setter because she wanted to go scry on her little bandit friends.
All right.
Does anyone oppose against swinging by the Oasis, heading southeast, and then camping out into the desert tonight?
No, I don't see any problem with that.
Also, do we conveniently have large containers for water? Or do we just dump
Yeah, no,
water
you have a
into
bunch.
the
There's a
bags
bunch of
hold it?
empty barrels around that they give you for this purpose.
Okay.
So, you're going to be able to come right off the blocks and not have to worry about mountain hill travel. You're just in the wild, so give me the Pathfinder test and the Scouting test. I believe those are the only two. And Casey, you can do your rolls whenever you'd like.
I was not able to find a reason why this is doing this way, so... There should be a plus
Oh
4
my
to
god,
our
they're
roll.
both decent rolls this time. Fucking wild idea.
Doesn't matter again, because I'm fantastic with the wagon.
All right. So,
We all know how much you love your baby, and that you
you're
would
trying
definitely
to
sacrifice
see
the whole team.
You're trying to see the wizard, right?
Not the whole team. Because I'm safe.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
it
don't think
was
this
the
is a
wizard
wagon.
that attacked us. Okay. Then yeah, it's the wizard. He's definitely like the higher up of the people that we've seen.
Okay, so here's what happens. You guys, you managed to get a good ace.
Probably not a great idea to scry on the wizard actually, but it's okay. It's too late now. I have no better plan.
So, Swift is a DC 16 to achieve. You achieve that.
Yup, I'm a boss.
So 1 of 4 for morning gets you here. 2, 3. However you go, you arrive. 3, 4 morning. You pull up to an oasis, a beautiful oasis in the desert, and there's no roads here. Just sand and water to water your Tragushian. And Lonnie's like in the back doing a ritual. And you come upon a great body of water. Additionally, there is a stranger here. Watering a pair of camels.
I'm not gonna lie to you, every time you say watering, I think of like a watering can and we're just like pouring it over the creatures and not like actually giving them water.
Yeah.
We're watering them, right?
So, yeah, there is, a person here, and she's just watering her camels. She seems to have, she has 2 camels packed, somewhat lightly, and, you're watering at the hole, she's watering at the hole, she sees you, you see her. You gonna do anything about that? Gonna go say hello? Kyrak waves, she waves back.
Yeah, Kamato goes by and says hello, assuming the wagon's parked correctly.
Yeah, everything's parked up.
How do you park
come and
correctly
meet
in the
her,
sand?
and
If you knew how to wagon license, you would know.
she looks at you and she says, "My name is Jazara. To what do I owe the pleasure?"
Hi, my name is Kabancho. We're just stopping by the oasis, seeing what's here, and getting some water. That was good
Is it
manners.
just
to
her
say
and her
hi.
camels?
Yeah, she seems to be traveling, without companion. It's just her and 2 camels, which
It's not that odd to travel with two animals if you switch off. So she lets one take a break while she's riding the other. Which is something frequently done if you're traveling a long distance or trying to go fast. And Jazara says, yes, I'm just taking on water myself. Say, you haven't been by the castle recently, have you? I hear there's a new lord there.
Yeah, we swung by the castle a little bit ago. We're traveling merchants and seeing what's here, what we can trade, what new business connections we can make.
Ah, and was it good business?
We put our name out there. I don't think we've really made much money yet.
But do you think that the Lord Jarko has much to spend?
I'm gonna be honest with you, not really.
Mm.
I think he could, but I don't think he's willing to really spend right now, not with how everything is going. Where are you traveling to?
And she says, I'm going to travel north past the castle myself. I'm on a bit of business.
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, insight check.
I'm gonna insight check that shit too.
I mean, it is a bit of business. So, Tento, where are you?
Oh,
when
why'd
this
you say it like
conversation
that, Lee, huh?
happens? Where are you when this conversation happens? Like, have you crept up on her? Are you casually walking by the side of the oasis?
No, I'm just like right behind
You
behind
casually
Kabancho.
walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Yeah, I'm
definitely
just, like,
got
right
business in that direction. Tento, you think that she's going to go scope it out. Kind of like how you would talk about casing a place before robbing it. But you don't think that she's intending to steal anything?
Oh, that's weird. Why wouldn't you steal something? That's so strange.
You don't say this out loud, do you?
No.
just
No,
clarify.
I'm just. I'll just say it out loud. Hey, why would she just try to steal anything? But then it's like,
Look.
oh.
Darren, I'm just saying your charisma score is not the highest, okay? It's a valid question.
Yeah.
I hope you have a safe trip and you can find good business better than what you found. But I must say it is very bold of you to be traveling these roads alone, especially with the recent bandit problems.
He smiles and says, I'm not afraid. Haven't you heard? There's a brave young monk with his group of heroes, and they're driving the bandits back. I suspect the only ones left in the region are engaged in some political game. Otherwise, why wouldn't those soldiers at the southern tower come and deal with them? And why do they seem to have more interest in causing problems for Lord Jarko than they do in becoming rich?
Well, I feel like it's something to do with what you just said. Is there's the political game also going on, but at the same time, there's always a political game everywhere.
You nods.
Do you believe the young hero is doing it for political gain?
No, not at all. He devoted himself at the monastery because he believed in their way of the needle. I think after the brutal attack on that village, and going to defend them, he realized that he could spread the goodness that he had learned.
What? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit ignorant here. What is the way of the needle?
And she says, well, I'm not a religious woman myself, but it relates to the perfection of passage through life. She laughs
Guess
and
that's up
says,
to
like I said, I'm
interpretation."
not a religious woman either. I can't say I understand it. But they say his fist can pierce any armor.
I look at Tento back at the wagon. Sorry, not Tento, Zion.
Your friend is pretty
Time to
bold to
test
be
that
wearing
theory.
full plate in the desert.
I'm
Don't they
looking for that one-eyed blimp.
Zion's looking at that point.
Yeah, we got some quirky people, right, Tento?
I'm the most normal one here. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
shut your lying mouth. So anyways,
Yeah. We got some quirky people. I say the most normal. This guy here yelling at me like, "Hey, be quiet, you." Yep, you're totally normal too.
I never
think
claimed to be normal.
I'd actually argue Lumi's the most normal. Lumi acts most like what you would expect her to act.
I don't know. Machine of No Name is a man of culture.
Yeah. We can see what Kambacho standards are for culture is.
Doja's fault.
But
Yep.
alas, I'll leave you to your rest.
Of course.
Let us know if you're being too much of a nuisance or a ruckus.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure there's more than enough water for all of us.
I'll head back.
I guess, why am I controlling 2 units? I can't believe I'm only 200 control Tento.
So, that's more or less what happens at the watering hole. Meanwhile, the eye is cast across the desert. Lonnie, you... Why am I really fucking... Okay, yeah. Lonnie, the eye pulls up on this fella right here. Your eye swims through the pass, and you see that, you earlier came into the knowledge that, like, one of these towers could be used as a basis for, like, magical bullshit, right? And this Desert Bandit mage does seem to be there, in this, like, partially restored tower, doing stuff. It seems like, maybe the second floor has something in it that he's working on, and there are, you know, bandit archers set up around the area, and it looks like it would probably be pretty difficult to approach down the road without getting shot at. Not that you wouldn't get shot at if you approached by the mountain, but, like, you know, it seems like it's pretty well defended. This tower almost seems like it's more about defending itself and controlling the road compared to the other one, based on how far back it's set. But it still has a pretty commanding view of anyone coming by. And yeah, you can tell that this is absolutely where the bandits are right now. Do you want to cast your eyes further or closer?
Do they look like they're trying to, like, mobilize? They're just waiting around twiddling their thumbs till something happens?
It looks like they're dug in right now. It doesn't look like they're trying to go anywhere. It looks like they're waiting. I would say, you know that you saw how many of them there were. Now it would be like 2-3 days ago, and because, like, you know, they ran away from you. They don't seem to have received reinforcements yet.
Okay. Then I think I am satisfied.
All right, do you try and, like, look somewhere else with your eye, or you just fade it away?
I just wanted to see if they were like, oh, we gotta go. We're gonna go do something. We're gonna go.
We're gonna go be evil
Nuisances.
now.
We're gonna go be nuisances.
All right, so I'm gonna say filling up the water takes up the last of the 4 slots of morning, and it is now midday. Kabancho, where do you want to go, or everyone where you want to go? You know, Jin.
Sorry, I'm snacking right now.
Man, snacking for real.
Yeah, I got some hot fries.
Ooh.
Unless anyone opposes, I think we start heading southeast, try to get on that road. And start making our way hopefully on the road to the missiles.
All right, so you try and get to. Are you trying to get to the road to the south?
Yeah.
All right, so you're just gonna head southeast until you get there.
Yeah.
You kind of come right up against the high desert, and you pretty quickly see the mountain ridge and the road on the horizon. 1, 2, 3. You're 3/4 of the way into midday. Okay. Yeah. You see a local woman and some people in hoods headed west along the road. They kind of regard your wagon as it passes, but they don't try to stop and talk to you.
I guess it's not rude to just say hi.
As you say hi, and she stops, and a group kind of behind her like regards you, and she says, "Hello. Forgive me for my caution, but we're not used to seeing strangers coming down the road from our village. Might I ask what your business was there?"
At the village, nothing. We didn't swing by the village.
Oh, so did you come? You must have come from the oasis then, cutting across
Yes.
the desert.
We came from the oasis and looking for business opportunities to make some money.
He says,
You got to make money.
"Well, if you do find time, visiting our village might prove fruitful."
Yeah, we were given some information, and so we're chasing that down. But I mean, we'll be in the area. We'd love to swing by and come visit your village.
Good. We'll be waiting. And she kind of heads on. And you guys head down the road, I presume, 4-4 for midday. And you just want to like shoot east from here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and you just want to head
Then-
like right out into the desert.
Yeah, forward to so that we end the night in the desert.
Yeah. So you guys are out in the open desert when night falls. Pitch tents and prepare to camp. Why is only one of those tents visible to you? Very funny. So, night has come and you are in the dark. Do you guys want to perform the ritual that Kyrak has suggested?
Yeah.
He says he requires 2 other participants.
I volunteer as tribute.
Lonnie can do it unless someone's really itching to go.
All
Oh,
right.
you got this, Lonnie.
Kyrak teaches Kabancho and Lonnie the dance of the desert flame. The 3 of you will all make your own performance roll.
Wait. How hard is the lead work for when you have like 3 or 4 times, or I guess like 2? Yeah, no, like
4 times.
4 times, like 3 or 4 times as many legs.
Easy. I
well,
get
you've got the
more
pants.
options
You-
in.
He's got the pants on to, minimize that.
I mean, yeah, but
All right.
I get more options with footwork.
So,
Sorry, you said performance?
everybody involved is going to make a performance check.
Am I able to guidance this?
Yeah, I would say so.
How many is Twist of Fate?
Yeah, I don't know if I can really. Maybe I should guidance you for performance.
That's 12. Hey Zion, how am I doing? Tento, oh, wait, where's Tento?
Zion Tinto
Tento's
just
on the
watching
wagon.
you guys dance. So,
Awful.
Yeah.
you guys dance a dance as Kyrak sings a song, and slowly but surely, the desert sands start to shift around you, as if though moved by an unfelt wind. And then you do feel the wind, icy and cutting, and then it twists and it's warm and welcoming. The fire of your camp flares up and dances in 3 twirling spirals of interlocking heat and spewing energy. Sparks, flame, and cascade in a brilliant pyrotechnic display. Finally, a warm energy washes over all of you. You feel refreshed, entranced, and then something burns at the edge of your vision, and it's like the whole world grows zoomed out as the focus falls upon the flame. The flame turns up and down, left and right, forward and backward, and then it turns a 4th way, an unspoken way. Something you feel in your gut is real, and yet you know you cannot put to words. And there you see the face of the desert, great and terrible, sand and stone, swirling and twirling, a dance, a fluid dance of all life in the Kali. It is almost too much to bear. As this energy washes over you, this vision strikes you, and you see, in a wisp of doom that is a hand, a purple rock be held up. The sands wash it, blast it, and fire licks it. And then the stone is a deep azure, and it glows, receiving the magic of the Kali. And then, just as quickly as it happened, it all unhappened. You have a memory of everything shifting in reverse, although you don't watch it happen. The face just turns in, and now you are in, surely, the only world that could exist, the one of 3 dimensions, and you're just sat around the campfire.
So...
Kyrak exhales and says, "My, that was a powerful calling." And he kind of looks at Kabancho and Lonnie and says, "I believe the Kali is telling us that wind and fire can purify the rock. Perhaps if we enter the central chamber, excavate a ritual circle, and then fan a great flame, we can force enemy to face us. Can't let the fire go out once that has begun, however." That's Kyrak's interpretation. Anybody who wants to can roll. You can either roll religion or make an intelligence save, but you have to choose one to interpret what you witnessed.
Nature's not an option here.
I don't think so.
Actually, I don't think it makes a difference for me, anyways.
Yeah, for me, it
Am
doesn't
I
make a
able to
difference either.
guidance this?
Yeah, you can guide this.
So you say roll a what and a what? Intelligence or religion?
Your choice of an intelligence save or a religion check.
It's not. Guys, Shin rolled like 3 nat 20s today.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else roll a nat 20?
And is Zion
I don't
gonna think
need
about
one,
it, or...
bitch.
I rolled low every time I rolled.
All right, so you're gonna hold him.
I'm just
That's
saying,
fair.
mine's
Sometimes
still
it's just not your night
higher
for the
than
rolls. So,
Camacho's.
Sometimes I suck up all the luck in the world.
So Tento, you broadly speaking agree with Kyrak. Gabon show that plus you think you should bring sand from the open desert to spread around the circle. And lastly, Lonnie, analyzing the way the flame formed and the vision came and disappeared to you, you believe that you must start 3 distinct pillars of fire and spread a circle of open desert sand around them. These pillars must be kept burning. While they are burning, you believe that the creature will be forced to either enter the circle or suffer degradation of its form. Either way, it won't be able to stay away for long. You believe, based on the length of the dance, that you have been told it will last 4 rounds until purification. So, that's that. Kyrak looks around, stunned at Lonnie's great insights. You truly are a student of the Barat, Kyrak says.
Lonnie kind of beams at that. That's the closest to you're a good druid that she's gonna get for a while.
Damn.
So, once again, everyone gains the benefits of a long rest, and unless anybody has something they want to do in particular in the night, pass to the next day.
Do I have an insight on how much sand I should bring?
Like a box full of sand. You gather up some sand. You need to make the ring around it with the sand. So yeah.
Oh,
Like a ritual chalk.
that
amount of
night
sand.
I will
Yeah,
gather up enough sand.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna ask: are we saving these barrels for holy water now, or are we doing sand now?
I mean, we could still go to the mesa because I think it'd be good to ask the monastery questions about the rogue monk and get a feel of how they feel about that, considering it goes against their ways, or it seems like it goes against their ways. They probably don't have great opinions of the monk that's causing problems, so they might be willing to help us find him.
I suppose we can also get the better kindling or something of the like. They might have something like there, especially if they use something like candles and such.
Mhm.
All right. So, do you want to just head out? Like, how do you traverse from here?
I think we follow the road.
And
Right.
Lonnie, do you want to march
Or-
there, given that it's
Yeah,
All right.
they don't look like a threat right now.
All right. So Shin, you don't have to do it if you just want to follow the road. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The soldiers in the tower do see you coming and going. So 4 morning. You're gonna get an extra X today. You do a sharp turn here. Get 1, 2, 3, 4 midday. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. And you see on the mountain bluff to the north a monastery in the cliff face and a village nearby. And you have 1 extra hex to spend. Do you want to get 1 hex closer to the village before nightfall, or do you want to roll into the village? Sorry, closer to the monastery or roll into the village?
I know the guard suggested we come to the village, but I don't think we have any specific use to go into the village besides picking up supplies.
Well, I mean, it's that, or like, are we gonna camp? I think it's more like, are we gonna camp in the open, or are we gonna camp in the village?
I mean, I'd prefer to camp in the open with all of our stuff that we have.
All
I don't know
right,
if
so
going into the village
You
is
mean
always
our
the best.
barrels and barrels of sand?
And water. We got water too.
so where do you, what hex do you want to go to? Ping it. Do you want to like camp up against the edge of this mesa? Do you want to be like here at the edge of the high desert?
Yeah, into the high desert.
All right. Okay, so, and this is what, like the 5th day in the North Cali? Okay, so, Zion, has Zion been trying to do anything with the slightly necrotic piece of Teichstein?
I mean, he's just gonna. Does the necrotic spread?
You could make it spread. You could make it kind of spready.
No, for now he's just gonna hold on to it.
Alright. You hold on to it. The wagon is here. And, yeah. The desert twinkles in the night as we call it for the night. Really quick feedback phase. They really just danced that magic dance. Yes, Pat. And they got that water and that sand. Alright, so really quick. I'm gonna do it left to right, and then we're gonna rate out Lonnie. Casey, hit me with it. Least favorite you want to see more of?
It was a fun session. Like, even though there wasn't any combat or anything, it was interesting. Thank you for juggling all of us being like split, but also doing the same thing, kind of shit. Yeah, I don't know, just like nothing, I guess, like terribly noteworthy, except like, oh, yay, cool lore and stuff. But also like nothing bad. Like it was just like kind of a solid session for, in my opinion.
Wonderful. Darren.
Yeah, today was really solid.
Darren.
I'm glad we got back into the flow of things. Yeah, I can't wait to see the eye beholder icon's so weird, but yeah, I can't wait to see what we do next, how we exercise the spirit, or how we handle them, or how we're gonna handle the band-aids and stuff like that. I'm glad we have like lots to do here, and I'm just glad we have lots to do. It's different scenery, so yeah.
Jin.
I thought it was a good session too. I like the setup for a bunch of things. I do appreciate you helping us out on the good number of things that we may or may not have forgotten. And I do appreciate you spending a lot of time making so much of this world. And I hope we get to explore it more.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I have nothing really to say about this session. I was just out of it.
Fair.
Yeah.
We are going to raid our friends over at. Let's pull up thingy real fast and find someone. So don't leave just yet. We're going to punch you over. You know what? Our friends at the Lollygaggers are streaming right now. We're gonna go raid them. I'll see you on the flip side, dreamers. The flip side, indeed. So just hang in there, buckle up for that raid, and we're going to go be lovely neighbors to our friends over at the Lollygaggers. Bloop.